Joseph, are you not going to school again today?
I don't want to go.
It's been 1 month now. Don't you think it's about time you at least told me why you don't want to go? Did something happen?
Nothing happened. Just leave me alone, please.
You know I can't do that. You used to love going to school. Of course, I'm going to worry. Whatever it is, you don't have to bottle it up. Please, tell me so I can help you.
I don't have anything to say to you.
I see. Okay. Well, if you feel like talking later, I'm always here. No matter what happens, I'm always on your side, Joseph. Hey, dear. About Joseph. I think we need to have a talk with the school. He stayed home again today. We've called him in sick for too many classes already.
Can you not bother me at work with stuff like this? It's your job to take care of stuff like this, not mine. I don't want anything to do with it.
He's your son, too. No matter how many times I ask him why he won't go, he won't tell me.
I'm sure it's nothing, just some childish drama.
You might think so, but I'm sure that whatever it is, it's really hard for him. He's always been such a bright and cheerful boy, and his grades were always so good before. And now, out of the blue, he starts saying he doesn't want to go to school anymore. Something serious has to have happened. So, do you think you can talk to him? Maybe he'd be more comfortable telling you about whatever it is, guy to guy?
Unlike you, I'm actually very busy with my work. I don't have time to deal with whatever petty crap he's got going on. Just leave me out of whatever this is.
Fine. Sorry to bother you.
And another thing, what is that boy thinking, locking himself up in his room for so long? It makes our whole family look bad.
Please don't say that to him. Maybe one of his classmates did something to him.
Even so, I'm sure he brought whatever it was on himself. If a little trouble at school is enough to get him cooped up in his room, all it means is that he's a coward. If he can't deal with this kind of stuff in school, there's no way he'll survive in the real world. It's your fault for spoiling him all these years.
I don't think so. He's always had a good moral compass, and he's very sensitive to other people's feelings. He's definitely hiding something from me. When I asked him why he didn't want to go school today, he said there was nothing he could tell me, meaning he might be okay to tell someone else. That's how it seemed, at least.
All right, already. That's enough. What good does the two of us talking about it do? What does it change?
That's why I'm asking you to talk to him. Please, can you try reaching out to him at least this one time?
I've got a meeting in a minute, so stop messaging me. And don't bother me at work with this kind of crap again. Got it?
What time are you coming home today? You've been getting back awfully late recently. Can you come home a little earlier today? I'd like to talk to you about Joseph.
I'm gonna be late today too.
Really? He's going to end up dropping out the way things are going. Make some time for us to talk about this soon, please. I can't do this by myself.
He's still not gonna school? He's stubborn little bugger, isn't he?
Whatever help he needs, I can't give it to him on my own. So, can you please do something for him?
I got it. I think it's about time we tossed the little coward out. That should take care of everything nicely.
How can you even say something like that? That's your son you're talking about. I have no idea what you're thinking anymore these days. You need to get back in touch with your family.
You need to shut your mouth and do what I tell you. I'm the one providing for your useless butts. If you're gonna backtalk me, then you can just get out as well.
Dad, it's me. It's Joe. I've got Mom's phone. I couldn't let her keep suffering like this.
What? Let her keep suffering? What are you on about? It's your fault for not going to school. We're paying for all of your school supplies, you know. I won't have a lazy slug like you as a son. Pack your stuff and get out right now. After that, I don't want to see your face at my house again. You're an embarrassment.
You're one to talk.
Excuse me?
You're the reason I can't show my face at school anymore.
What did I do?
Some kids in my class saw you downtown last month. They said you were walking around with your arm around some young woman, and then they saw you go into a motel with her. You're cheating on Mom?
Yeah, little punks. What a load of bull. All this, according to some punk kid. How do your stupid friends even know what I look like?
I've known some of them since elementary school, and it's not bull. They took a picture and sent it to our class chat. I've seen it. That's definitely you in that picture, and everyone has been making fun of me ever since. It was so awkward I couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, yeah. And even if what you're saying is true, you think that's a good enough reason to skip school?
I'm saying this whole thing is entirely your fault. I couldn't tell Mom the truth because I didn't want to hurt her, so I've kept quiet this whole time. Even though it's been hurting her, I've kept my mouth shut, but I can't anymore. I have to be honest. I think she should divorce you.
Divorce? Are all high school kids so naive these days? Or is it just you? Your mother can't divorce me. She doesn't have a job. She's never had a job. Me, on the other hand, I make 6 figures. I'm the whole reason she's had such an easy life up until now. Do you really think she is going to intentionally abandon her secure little life? I think you'll find that she'll abandon you before she abandons the life I give her.
I'm sure life will be more difficult for Mom after she gets away from you, but I can get a job and support her.
Life is not that easy. What kind of jobs that pay worth a crap do you think are available for high school dropouts? Once you fall into the dregs of society, you'll be stuck there forever. You are going to spend the rest of your sad life crawling around in the gutter, scraping by to survive, and your mom is going to resent you the whole time. Just try and imagine that future, ignorant little brat. Hey, Kelly, where are you? I haven't seen you since yesterday. Get your butt home right away.
Mom is busy, so she can't come to the phone.
Why would she be busy? Why is she off somewhere messing around when breakfast isn't even ready?
She's talking with a divorce lawyer.
What? A lawyer?
Yeah, a lawyer. Don't tell me you're so dumb you don't know what a lawyer is.
You watch your mouth when you talk to me. I'm your father.
I don't consider you a father, and Nam doesn't consider you a husband anymore.
You expect me to believe she chose you over me?
She apologized to me. She said she'd been making me suffer, and she said that from here on out, we would be together and help each other. Even though she doesn't have any job experience, she said she would do her best for my sake. And I feel exactly the same way. No matter what difficulties lie in the future, it'll still be better than living with you.
You two really are stupid. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words. If she wants a divorce, then she can do whatever she wants. If she wants to doom the both of you to miserable poor lives, then so be it. I'm sure you'll both realize soon enough how good you had it with me, but no matter how much you beg me for money, I'm not going to help you.
Even if we fall into the deepest pits of despair, at least you'll be going down with us.
Yeah. And how do you figure?
Well, I messaged the guy who took the pictures of you with the other woman. Even though it was humiliating, I sucked it up and asked him to send the pictures to me so we can use them in the divorce.
Okay. And
And then something interesting happened. He got really excited when I told him we were going to use it for evidence. So he showed the pictures to his family, and I guess his dad was super shocked. According to him, the people in the picture were his coworker and one of his client company's president's wives.
what does that even mean?
It means the kid who took the pictures' dad is your coworker.
Who? What's his name?
Do you think it would do you any good even if I told you? You obviously aren't close if you didn't even realize you had kids in the same year at the same school. So why would he listen to anything you had to say? I guess you suck just as much at getting along with your coworkers as you do with your family, ha ha ha. Anyway, I bet you'll find out at work tomorrow. Even a naive high schooler can guess what kind of trouble you can get into for sleeping with your client's wife. Good luck tomorrow.
Hold on. If that were to get out at work, everything I've worked for all these years would be for nothing. Do I really deserve that? Just for a little fling?
Just a fling? Wow, you don't even feel bad? I don't think there's any helping you with that attitude. Anyway, Mom and I are ready for the consequences of our actions. You should get ready too.
That's easy for you to say because you guys don't have anything to lose. Your mom is really the one at fault for letting things get to this point. I guess she's even more ignorant than you. If she had just done what I told her, everything would have been fine. Or maybe it was my fault for deciding to marry her in the first place.
All you ever did was make fun of her for not having a job, but I always thought you were the useless one.
Owe me for providing for you both all these years. What do you say, Joe? Don't you want to keep the family together? If you do, I can provide you with an easy life all the way through university. All you have to do is tell me your classmate's name. I'll even pay you. How much money do you want?
Wow, you really are just scum. That's why I've always hated you. I am grateful that you've provided the money for me to live up until now. But then again, I didn't ask to be born. You decided to have a child, not me. Then you decided to bully Mom while she was at home supporting your life. And you decided to never give me the time of day. Why would I want to live with someone like that?
Then what do you want? What is it about me that you don't like?
Everything. Pacifico, honestly, if you can think of any good things about yourself, I'd love to hear them.
Looks who's a big man now when it comes time to talk. Pacifico, I've supported you and your mother your whole life. Now, the both of you can just go to hell.
So, you're just gonna lash out, huh? Now that you realize how screwed you are. What a small man you are. You're an embarrassment. I'm sure my dad experienced a dread that he'd never felt before when he went to the office the next day. His client canceled their contract with my dad's company once everything came out. The lost contract cost the company hundreds of thousands of dollars. The damage was so severe that my dad was forced to resign. He turned in his resignation and cleared his desk within the day. The client was a major player in the industry, and he wasted no time spreading the word around about my dad. Apparently, that made it very difficult for him to get another job in the industry. But the story doesn't end there. The woman's husband ended up suing him for some kind of damages relating to the situation. On top of that, he had to pay alimony and child support from the divorce. We haven't heard from him at all since then, so I don't know the details of his current situation. But a classmate told me they've seen him around town doing manual labor. There's no trace left of the powerful businessman who used to walk around in expensive suits. I wonder if that's going to become another hot topic in the class. My mother and I moved to a new city to start our new lives. It looks like the money that we get from Dad should be enough to pay for my college tuition. But Mom is also working hard part-time and studying for a certification to get a better paying job. It seems difficult, but I think my mom has actually wanted to work for a long time now. Her eyes just seem brighter now, studying and working. I've made a lot of new friends at my new high school, and I'm enjoying school again. I wanted to avoid a repeat of what happened at my last school. So I told all of my new friends about what happened before from the very beginning. My new friends sympathized with my situation and have been really supportive. I'm happy to say that it feels like I actually made some real friends this time. From now on, I'm going to really hit the books and focus on getting into a good college and eventually finding a good job. And hopefully, I can give my mom a better life